right, I think it is time, drum roll please, for the very first IGen Sodexo Generational Pop Quiz. Do we have our contestants ready to go? I'm waiting to find out.
Go ahead, you can start asking questions and we'll bring them on board.
Okay, so we have, is it my four interviewees, so I've got everybody's name correctly, or did we have a substitution?
No, I think everybody's here.
Okay, so we have my four interviewees. Thank you again, interviewees. It's good to see we have got Neil Block, Johnny Gold, Patty Denton, and of course John Valendy. Am I saying his last name correctly?
You're all good, it's Vanderlinde.
Oh, John, I'm sorry. I was even practicing. All right, so here is how this generational quiz will work. And this is the official unscripted part of the program. So here we go. There are 4 multiple choice generational questions. Now, I am going to choose the names randomly. So the question you are asked may pertain to your generation, or it may not. It's the honor system, however, so you are not allowed to look it up, pull that encyclopedia off the shelf, Google, ask Siri, any of that stuff for the answer. This is the honor system. However, in the name of teamwork, because I know Sodexo is about teamwork, you may ask one of the other panelists to help you out. So if you get a question, you're like, gosh, I don't know, you can enlist one of the other panelists to help you. If the panelist helps you and you get the answer correct, you both receive a point, right? It's like everybody gets a trophy kind of thing. You both receive a point. Or maybe you're more like me, you're not such a teamwork kind of person. You can pass the question to someone else of your choosing, and if they answer the question correctly, they receive the point. If they answer the question incorrectly, though, you receive the point. So if you get a question that you think someone from a different generation might not know the answer, you could pass the question. At the end of the round, whoever has the most points wins a copy of Generations, Inc. My faithful dad in the back, he's going to keep track. We're going to do a sample question first. Is everybody clear on how this works? Yep. Okay, sample question first. Again, this is just a sample question. Fred Rogers, also known and loved as Mr. Rogers, the iconic host of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, begins every episode asking his audience, "Won't you be my pen pal?" Okay, everybody needs a good pen pal, all right? In fact, I just saw in the news recently, there were 2 women that have been pen pals for like 50 years, and they've only met once. Or does he say, "Won't you be my avatar?" Okay, good. Everyone needs a good avatar. "Won't you be my neighbor?" Or does he ask, "Won't you be my ICE in case of emergency contact?" So this question is going to go to, again, this is just a sample. This question is going to go randomly choice. This question is going to go to John. John, are you going to answer the question, ask for help, or pass it?
I'll take it. Won't you be my neighbor?
Oh, John, you are correct. Yes, "Won't you be my neighbor" is the answer to the question. Recently, Tom Hanks, as you all know, starred in a version of this movie, it wasn't a version of the movie, it's called A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, a movie based on the true story of the real-life friendship between Fred Rogers and journalist Todd Judd. Did any of you see this movie? Anybody on the panel see this movie?
No.
No? My dad saw it. Is it worth seeing? I would love to see this movie. But my husband, since my husband and I have been, spending 24/7 at the house together, we watch movies together, he hates Tom Hanks. I mean, who hates Tom Hanks? So I can't watch this movie because we watch movies together. He hates Tom Hanks. That means we can't watch Green Mile. We can't watch, that Wilson movie, No Bosom Buddies, none of that. All right. Okay. John, your name's going back into the folder. That was just a test run. And now the quiz is beginning. All right? Are we all ready, everybody? Yes. All right. So I'm going to pull someone's name first. Someone's name. This is the first official quiz. Patty. Patty Denton. Are you there, Patty?
Yes.
All right, Patty. Are you ready for your generational question?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. What now popular emoji was created after disgruntled users petitioned the White House for its creation in 2014? Was it the baby emoji? Was it the hot dog emoji? Was it the skull and crossbones emoji? Or was it the alien emoji? Patty, are you going to pass it, ask for help, or take it on?
I think I'll need help.
Okay, who are you going to ask help for? From?
I'm going to ask John for help.
John?
Ooh, I think I want to say the baby emoji, because right after that, that's when you could pick your skin tones instead of all being yellow.
Yes, that's a very, yep, yeah, that's a good answer. Is it your final answer?
Yes, I'll stick with it.
Are you sure? Because Sodexo does a lot with food.
Then I'll go with the hot dog.
Oh, that is it. It is correct. It is the hot dog emoji. Yes, yes, it is the hot dog emoji. According to Digital Trends, users were so outraged at the lack of, wait for it, the hot dog emoji, they petitioned the White House because at the time, President Obama, what else did he have to do? But co-founder of Unicode, Mark Davis, later shared his thoughts on this, confirming they did in fact have an issue with this emoji, and it was toppings. Which one to go for, ketchup, mustard, or both? And it became a condiment, problem. They didn't want to cause a stir. But thank goodness they created the hot dog emoji. All right, applause to both John and Patty. Yay, we are on to the next generational person to ask. Here we go. And the next person who is up is, dun 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 dun, Johnny Gold, are you ready for your generational question?
I am ready.
Okay, here we go. Ooh, I like this question because I thought of it. Here we go. In 1994, Delta Airlines was the first U.S. airline to offer passengers the option to sit in the lavatory on otherwise sold-out flights, ban smoking on all worldwide flights, charge for checked bags, or provide Wi-Fi. Are you going to answer it, ask for help, or pass?
I'm going to answer it.
Oh, and the answer is?
Ban smoking.
That is it exactly. Okay, this bell is weak, sorry. Yes, that is exactly it. Ban smoking on all worldwide flights. Prior to 1994, you could smoke on flights. And when you checked in for a flight, you were asked, did you want to sit in the smoking section or the non-smoking section? Because, you're just breathing all the same air anyways. And I'll tell you a little secret about myself. When I was a little kid, my parents used to schlep me off to California to stay with my dad's sister. And I was like, 13, and they'd ask me, do you want to sit in smoking or non-smoking? I'd always choose smoking because my philosophy is that the cute guys were sitting and smoking. I don't know where I got that, but it explains why I got divorced eventually. Okay. All right, next generational question. And it goes to, dun 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 dun. All right, John, you are back up. Are you ready, John, for your generational question? All right, here we go. Remember, this is not a test. That first one was a test. This is not a test. Here we go. Hold on, I'm not ready. Dun-dun-dun. All right, here we are. In 1978, comedian Robin Williams debuts as Mork, an extraterrestrial who comes to Earth from the planet Ork. in the extremely popular TV show Mork and Mindy. What popular pop culture catchphrase was born from this hit program? Was it, hey? Or was it, what's up? Was it, nanu nanu? Or was it, how you doing? You gonna answer it, pass it, or ask for help, John?
Yeah, I'm gonna pass it 'cause I don't even know the show.
Who are you gonna pass it to there, John?
I'll pass it to Neil.
Neil.
Well, thank you, John. My final answer is number 3.
Nanu nanu, yes, that is it. Gets to give him a big round of applause. John sacrificed his point. The extra point does go to Neil. Nanu nanu, the typical Orcan greeting. Its usage may be similar to the Hawaiian word aloha, which may be used as both a greeting and a farewell, since Mork uses the phrase in all his weekly mental reports to Orson. Here's a bonus question. Bonus question for the entire panel, just curious. Anybody name any of the other phrases where they came from? Anybody name them? Got hey. Hey.
Happy days.
Happy days. What's up?
How you doing? If I'm not mistaken, that's friends.
Friends is how you doing. Anybody want to go for what was up? It was a commercial where Anheuser-Busch from 1999 to 2002. Remember the two guys sitting on the couch yelling, "What's up?" to each other. All right. Final question. Final question. I think our last contestant is, I believe, Neil. Neil, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. All right. All right, 15-year-old Gitana Julie Rao, I hope I said her name correctly, I was practicing. 15-year-old Gitana Julie Rao from Denver, Colorado became a household name last year by creating the first compostable beverage koozie, the youngest person to appear on Guy Fieri's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, the 2020 virtual chess champion, or Time Magazine's first kid of the year. Are you going to answer it, pass it, or ask for help?
I'm going to answer it.
And the answer is?
Number 4, Time Magazine's first kid of the year.
Yes, it is exactly. That is the answer. Thank you so much. She was named Time's first kid of the year. She has invented several different technologies across a different range of fields, including a device that can identify lead in drinking water and an app that uses artificial intelligence to detect cyberbullying. She said she hopes she can inspire others to dream up ideas to solve the world's problems. All right, thank you so much to our entire panel. Dad, did you keep score? Who's the winner? He's looking at me with a blank expression. He was obviously playing on his phone too much. Okay, in the honor of everybody gets a trophy, every panelist receives a book. So all of you, if you don't mind emailing me your postal address, I will send you a copy of Generations Inc. signed, and I better not find it on eBay for sale. All right. Give the panelists an entire round of applause. I believe we're going to open it up for questions right now. Okay. So final little tip I like to make about dealing with the multiple generations is we always are more successful when we have fun. I did have somebody say to me once, Megan, if work was supposed to be fun, we'd call it fun, not work. According to the Wall Street Journal, we spend 90% of our waking hours at work and some of our sleeping hours. I think we should have a good time. I spoke for a group pre-COVID, and in their break room, they had pictures of one employee, obviously pictures and mementos that this young person had brought in. And when I asked the manager about it, he said that once a month they give the board, it was like a push tack board. They give the board over to a different employee, and that employee can put whatever they want on the board as long as it represents their personality. And the manager explained to me, he said, my goal is that people bring their personality into the workplace. You know, you spend more time with your coworkers often than you do with your family members, so you should let your personality come through. And when I came to speak for them, they said, Megan, do you want to put anything on the board while you're here? Would you like to put something up, you know, as our guest? And as you heard in my introduction, I have 4 dogs that have a total of 15 legs. Those of you that are good at math have figured out I have a 3-legged dog. And when you have a 3-legged dog and you take your 3-legged dog into public, you get 1 or 2 reactions. One reaction you get is the excited person. There are people that are excited my dog only has 3 legs. I don't understand this, but this is what they do when they see my dog. Your dog only has 3 legs. Bless your heart. On the other end of the spectrum, there's the angry person. There are people that are angry at me that my dog only has 3 legs. I don't understand this either. Why are they angry at me? But the angry person gets right up in your face. The angry person says, what happened to your dog? I used to be intimidated by the angry person. Till one day I said to the angry person, that is a good question. I said, because she started out with 4 legs. I said, but I found out she was a digger, and I had to teach her a lesson. Angry person doesn't talk to me anymore. Here's the picture. This is the picture I put up on the board. There's the picture. I showed that picture of the Association of Funeral Directors. Those are people that work with dead people. They said that dog needs help. I again want to thank all of you for everything you do. I know that being at Sodexo, many of you are providing meals for first responders. You're helping people do their jobs in especially stressful and chaotic times. And I want to thank all of you for everything you do to make other people enable other people to do their jobs and to provide a safe place for everyone. Thank you so much. Happy New Year. Happy Valentine's Day. Virtual kisses to everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you.